Hey everyone, Kaylee here with some New Year's Eve inspo courtesy of Rhinestone Bobby Pins. So this trend was started by Justine Marjan earlier this year, and I love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's kind of continued to grow since she started it, and the more hairstyles I see with Rhinestone Bobby Pins, the more I love them. So I thought I'd bring you guys some of my favorites that you could play around with for New Year's Eve, or maybe a winter wedding, or anything that you wanna get a little bit glammy for, I recommend. So the bobby pins that I'm using today, I got on Amazon Prime because I get my life on Amazon Prime. I do also want to mention that Justine Marjan has her own Rhinestone Bobby Pin collection out with Kitsch, which is the same company that I have my shower cap with. They have cute little words, they have plain bobby pins. For me, they were a little bit long, so I didn't use them for this video, but you can also pick those up on Amazon, and my shower cap is on Amazon. So if you want to pick that up when you pick up some Rhinestone Bobby Pins, I'll leave that link too. Okay, now that we've got that casual self-promo out of the way, let's get into the video. So to start, I'm gonna basically do Justine's original hairstyle. So I already have a side part in. I recommend a side part, but it doesn't have to be a super deep one. And then you're just gonna tuck the shallow side behind your ear, and you're gonna start adding bobby pins. And I'm doing them all horizontally, but I'm having them start and stop at different points. And the real key here is that it is somewhat random, and you get to choose it all based on your eye and what you like. And once you have all the bobby pins that you want in and they look good to you, you are done. I can fully see how this hairstyle started an entire trend. I mean, it has the glam factor, right? But it's not overdone, it's kind of cool, it's kind of new, and it's got just like a skosh of nostalgia. And I think all that comes together to be very beautiful. And now for this next hairstyle, it's a little bit of like a sunburst. So for this one, we're also decorating the shallow side of the part. So we're gonna go ahead and tuck that behind the ear. And then you're gonna grab your bobby pins and you're gonna start making kind of like sunbeams around your ear. So you know when you used to draw the little circle and stick the little sunbeams out, just do that with bobby pins. And for me, I'm just trying to get the overall shape. I don't want it to be completely perfect. I want it to look a little imperfect, and I think that's where you find that kind of like sweet fashion spot in this hairstyle. And that's it for this hairstyle. I think it's a little bit more glam than the last one, but I like the starburst effect, and I like that it almost looks like a piece of jewelry around your ear. For the next one, I wanted to be able to leave both sides of the hair down, but still get the bling in there somewhere. So I'm actually going over to the deep side of the hair, so the side that has more on it, and I'm just gonna kind of like pick up the top section. And once I have that swept back, I'm gonna start putting a few bobby pins in. Again, I'm gonna have them kind of staggered in the hair so it's not a perfect line, and we just have that extra little bit of detail in the hair. And then we're just gonna zhuzh the hair out a little bit. And once you've done that, you're done. I feel like this is a good way to still have big hair and take advantage of the Rhinestone Bobby Pin trend, and I actually kind of really love this one the most so far. And next we have this kind of crisscross half updo. Now, full disclosure, this one is a lot easier to do on somebody else than it is to do on yourself. So if you can wrangle a best friend into being your hairstylist for the evening, that is probably the best option. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna give myself a little leg up by using wave clips to clip my hair in the position that I want it to be in once it's all bobby pinned. And it just makes everything easier. Just trust me, take the extra 2 seconds, use whatever clips you have, and clip your hair where it goes before you start using bobby pins. It also helps give you a nice little guide of where you want the bobby pins to go, because obviously it has to go over the wave clips. That way you don't end up with it accidentally like drooping as you go. So what makes this fun is that on one side of the X, you're actually going to be pinning the Rhinestone Bobby Pin upside down so that you get the silver side, and then on the other side, you're gonna be pinning bobby pin side up. So Rhinestone side down is actually the one that's going into the hair the most. So you just want to make sure that the little mouth of the bobby pin eats some hair as it goes through and is held securely. Then you're going to put the second bobby pin through, and you just want to make sure that they intersect and lock together. And when you do that, it actually doesn't even have to fully go into the hair. It just needs to lock into the first bobby pin in order to stay in place. And you're just going to keep going until you've done X's across all of your head. And there you go, that is that crisscross hairstyle. And finally, we have this super easy updo. We're just gonna start by making a bun, so I'm gonna put my hair into a low ponytail and then make it into a nice loose bun. And of course, loosen up some pieces around the face. Then I'm just gonna take 2 bobby pins and place them horizontally over the bun, and that's it for this hairstyle. I like this one a lot because it's very minimal and chic, but still has that glam element. I could see myself wearing this with like a statement lip and a jumpsuit and just be like boss lady glam vibes. And if you like the idea of an updo but you want a little bit more glam in it, you could always do one of the first 2 hairstyles and then put your hair into a bun. And that is my rhinestone hair inspo. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and that it helps you with, you know, whatever you're gonna do for New Year's Eve. Hope you have a very happy New Year's Eve and a great new year. Thank you guys so much for everything this year. I really appreciate that you've stuck by me. I know that my content has been very irregular. It's been a lot, especially in the holiday season too. I've had a lot of anxiety. And I've never like had the holiday struggles, like the holiday blues and anxiety before, but this year, like, oof. So if you have or are dealing with that, my heart to yours. It's hard, but we get through it and we're stronger for it. On a happier note, I'm very excited about 2019. I'm working on my resolutions right now. Do you guys have any resolutions yet? I would be so excited to know. Tell me in the comments below. Maybe it can help spur mine on. I take my New Year's resolutions very, very seriously, and I think about them quite a bit. So let's talk about it in the comments below, because I'd be interested to hear yours. That's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that like button to help support my channel. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and consider turning on post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a video. But that's it for today. I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye! I am one with the wind and sky. Perfect girl is gone. He stands in the light of day. Sun, rain, dawn. They'll never bother me.